Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold episode. On today's episode, we are back with some more single-player survival, and today what I wanted to do is I wanted to basically finish up all of the houses for this village, all of the ones that we are going to use. So, I do want to leave a little bit more space for farms, because right now we only have these 2 farms, which is pretty meh. So I do want to leave up all of this space right here. For farms, and then we'll actually also keep this farm, but make it look a little bit better. But then basically the rest of this is going to be full of houses, right? We'll probably try and put a house somewhere down here, maybe, or at least like a shack or something. I don't know. It'll probably be a lot smaller than the normal houses that we do. I don't think I'm gonna change this one. I think I really like the way that this one is designed, especially on the outside. I think I added the lanterns actually, but overall, like it just works. So that one's gonna stay. This I am in the process of building, but this was one of those little ice shacks like that. So I'm gonna get rid of it, or I got rid of that, and I'm doing something with this real quick. So I'm in the process of building that, and then, oops, here you go, have a potato. And then over here, what we want to do is we want to basically take out all of these, and make a, actual house, here. I think this, like this whole house, I think we just add another bed in here. And then this can basically just stay the exact same. Again, I don't want to change everything about the village. Like, I still want to keep the standard Minecraft village intact, at least somewhat. So, instead of just, completely tearing this down and making a new one that more fits the style, I'm going to keep this. However, this, on the other hand, we already have the cathedral, so we don't need anything like this, and it is currently our enchanting room. So I think what we might do is we might add, like, a more sinister... Basically, I think what we're going to do is we are going to try and combine this house with our house over here. This one, right? The witch's hut that we had for brewing potions and such. So we might try and combine those two, and then we'll turn that one into just like a, get rid of the water, get rid of the wort, and make this into just like a kind of shack on the side of the. Actually, we might just entirely get rid of that. And we might also move this campfire into the woods just a tiny bit more, so that it's actually, a campfire. And those are the goals for today's episode. So I am going to get on that, and I will be back when all of that is said and done. Look at how many villagers we have. They are many. Anyway, 1 second. House 1 complete. I'll show you the outside as well. And, oh, hold on. I actually need to get up there and light it up. I don't know what happened to my lanterns. Okay, I'll light that up later. But yep, here we go. All done and done. That's what it looks like. Alright, 1 second. Alright guys, so welcome back. I wanted to show you what I did. I decided, so we've got this cathedral, we've got a shopping center. What else are we missing in this town? Obviously I could add however many more houses, but I think I want something unique, right? And I realized we didn't have a town hall. So I made this little path going up to the town hall. And the town hall does not look great. I kind of don't know if I like that. It kind of looks weird. But I don't know if I'm going to fix it. I don't know if I want to fix it. And here's why. The lore of this world is, if you've watched Castlevania, right, which is what we based that on, if you've watched Castlevania, then you know that the plans of some of the vampires is to basically put humans into sustainable villages, or just basically reduce the population so that they're sustainable and that the vampires can continue to feed off of them. And that is basically what has happened here, right? Dracula has moved in, even though it's not normally Dracula's plan. We're gonna say that this is Dracula's plan in this universe, in this world, right? So Dracula himself has moved in to this area, moved in with the tower, and then, you know, the village itself has been taken over. That's why we put in the wall of snow to kind of keep the villagers in, and that's why we're going to line this area with trees when all is said and done. But basically what this is that this village obviously keeps getting expanded because more and more people keep growing and thriving here, right? Because the vampires are allowing that to happen, right? They're not letting people die too early, and, you know, they're allowing people to basically to continue to grow and expand this village. So of course a lot of these buildings aren't exactly going to be great. They're going to kind of be hastily made. That's why a lot of times you'll see some stuff like this right in the middle, where it's just like, it's just kind of sleeping quarters. And that's also kind of the vampiric influence that we have going on here, right? So of course we don't have a lot of really intelligent people as well, because the vampires want to cut down on the amount of intelligent people who are going to see through this facade and through the plan, and, like, you know, the people that are going to, you know, investigate the orphanage, or, you know, look at what's beyond the horizon in the distance there, right, with the big castle. And so that's why I feel like having some architecture that may not, you know, we have architecture that's pretty good. You know, we have a building like this that very clearly is something that was well constructed and people put time and effort into, right next to a house that isn't, right? And I think, one, I don't really want to change something that I did early on simply because I don't like the way that it looks. It shows that I have improved. I've gone from this being what I built to that, which shows progression, right? I've been able to progress and grow as a builder, which I like. But then the other thing is, like, in terms of lore, it would make sense that we have these buildings that actually look good, right? We've got this cathedral, we've got this building here and that one there. But we also have these buildings that just kind of don't quite work. Where it's like, you can see the vision, you can see the idea, but it's like people just don't know how to make it come to fruition and truly make it look good. And so that's kind of why I'm like, I think I want to keep this. And just, you know, figure out if this works, right? Anyway, so we built this town hall, got some lamps up here just for lighting, and I don't want to put in too many lamps, because in all honesty, if we just did like a ton of lamps everywhere, to have that be our lighting source, it would basically just be lamps. It would just be a city of lamps. And so, obviously, we could do that, but I don't think it would look good. I don't think it would, you know, be aesthetically pleasing. So what I might do is, when I do... so I'm planning on doing another tour on episode 100 of this series. But for that tour, instead I'm going to do more of a cinematic tour, and I'll turn on, like, cinematic mode in spectator mode and all of that stuff, and just really fly through and kind of show off everything as best I can. So in preparation for that, we might take out all of these torches and just leave, like, some of the street lights and see what that does. But yeah, that is for a future date. At this moment, yeah, we're just gonna put torches everywhere and it'll work. Anyway, so on the inside here, we have like a big meeting hall for people to come and meet, you know, during town hall meetings and stuff like that. We have the area where the I guess mayor of the city, mayor of the village, stands and talks to his people. And then we also have a place where he can come and rest. And then I also put a barrel so that he has a job. However, I don't think he can stand on that, so I may need to move that, actually. Because I think they have to be able to stand on it, so I think instead I'll move it right there. And then we'll just put like a block of wood. Maybe we'll put like a stair. Can I put a stair? I don't have a stair. Never mind. We're gonna put a block of wood there as like a nightstand, right? Actually, we'll move this crafting table. Yeah, we'll move the crafting table over here. Bada bing, bada boom. So yeah, that's this building done. So let me continue building, and I will be back when I've got some more update. Did I actually show you guys this farm? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. I built a farm. Cool. Hello, zombie. Alright. Catch you guys later. 1 second. Oh, and one more thing. The mayor of the town is obviously under the control of the vampires. So I'll probably end up sleeping here most of the time, because I'm also part of this world. You gotta remember that. So I may as well. I could be the mayor, but we haven't discussed my role yet. Anyway, 1 second. I built a fishing shack. That's all. Beats. Alright guys, so I was actually able to finish up this building right here, which we are actually going to put some sheep in the back here, because we've got these looms, and we want some sheep back here so that we have some wool. So I am going to grab some sheep. I'm going to grab some sheep and move them over from our castle over there, which you can still see in the distance, and I love it. It looks so good. Anyway, we're gonna move some sheep over, put them in here, and then yeah, the inside's just a very standard, full of beds. And then I kind of wanted to make this area back here almost invisible. Like, oh, this is the end of the town. Ignore that kind of thing. So we might even put like a tree right here. So let's go see if I can get some saplings, because at the moment I don't have any. But I think I want to put it. Oh, I also did this snow pile. That's not right. Hold on. Nope. There we go. I made this snow pile because it was a bunch of podzol before, and I was like, I don't want podzol. So instead I just put snow. That makes sense, right? Anyway, let me go grab that sapling real quick. Alright, sharp chickens. Do I not have any? I'm out! Okay. Well, I will have to go grab more from our base in the castle. And then I just need to move a lot of the items and stuff from that hut and basically just tear it down. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I may make it a house, but I may not. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. So let's go in here. It's always nice to come back to the castle every once in a while. And oh, this just feels like home. Does that feel weird? Is that weird to say? Like, you just get to a Minecraft base and you're like, ah, yeah, this is home. Anyway, so let's head back over here. We're gonna put a tree right about. I don't know if it'll grow there. Maybe put one. Put it like here. Should be able to grow there. Let me grab. Do I not have bone meal? I'm bad at this. I'll go grab some bone meal. Oh, also, another thing that I did is I put packed ice where all of these torches are near the water, so that the water doesn't actually melt, or the ice doesn't actually melt, and we're stuck with the actual ice. And it's one of those things where it's like, I kind of want to just put packed ice for all of this so that you can't see it. But I also know that, one, that would be pretty difficult to do just because that's a lot of packed ice. And two, I kind of like the being able to see the ground through the ice. I do find that pretty cool. So let's grab up some bone meal. And we'll quickly go and grab or grow that tree. Swoop. Yeah, okay, that looks good. And so now this area back here is really hidden. And the only thing I've got back here is like this little house where we've got some brewing stands and cauldrons. So it's kind of like, this is kind of where we're going to move the idea for like, oh, these are kind of the outcasts, the weirdos, the witches kind of thing, from that one back there that you can't see because the village is too long. It's back there. It's that one over there. We're basically moving that back to this corner instead of that one, the one that's closer to the castle. And then in here, we are actually going to put... I did the same trick with the boarded up doors. We're going to put all of like our brewing stands from that and all of our like barrels and such over here. So I'm going to finish that up, and I will be back in 1 second. Alright guys, so I have finished up everything. So we moved all of the stuff in here. Pretty simple. Just put some barrels, put some brewing stands, all of that stuff. And then I also added in this fence here, kind of saying, hey, don't, like, you're already in a bad place, just kind of leave. Like, this is like the quote-unquote bad part of town. And then we've also got our netherwort growing over there. And then it goes right into the forest. I still really love the way that this looks. I think I may want to add a tree there. Okay. There we go. Okay, yeah, that looks a million times better. Fantastic. So, yeah, I just really like the way that it just bleeds into the forest. Where it's like, you can already tell it's kind of starting to be more forest in this section, and then it really is just like, even this is, you know, covered by leaves and such. So I like it. Oh, the only thing that I haven't done is I haven't put in the sheep, but I will do that off camera. Anyway, and then we've got the myriad of iron golems. There was an iron golem that I saw that I had no idea how the frick he got to where he was. He was up here on... Yeah, oh, look at that. There he is. How? How did you do that? Please explain. How? What? Okay, so apparently they can get up... How are you getting up there, sir? Okay, so apparently... I don't know what's going on. They're spawning up there, I'm guessing. I'm guessing villagers are spawning them up there. But that guy's just patrolling around. This guy is stuck. Like, he is on this lantern, stuck. Here, I'll help you. I got you, home. Look at that, you're on the ground. I'm gonna help this guy too. I don't know. Iron golems are spawning in weird places because of all of these villagers. They're like, I don't see an iron golem, I better spawn one. So now we have like 1,000,000 iron golems. And there's no real way for me to actually get rid of them realistically. So it's just like, I guess they're here. We could... okay, in terms of lore, since Dracula is ahead of his time in science, we could say that these are his creations, and that what he wanted to do is watch over his villagers very, very thoroughly. So what he did is he created a way for the villagers to call for assistance. And that assistance is simply this beast that looks safe, and that looks like a being that is there to help you, right? Something that is there or inherently designed to assist you, right? That's what it looks like. But in reality, it actually is simply there to watch you and to make sure that no one gets out of line or anything like that, right? And if then if someone, obviously they're, you know, programmed not to hurt any of the villagers, but, you know, if there does end up being, actually I'm going to take those with me, if there does end up being, you know, an issue, or, you know, someone steps out of line, then the Iron Golem will see, and Dracula or one of his many vampires in his horde can step in and be like, nay, you are not allowed to do such a thing. So I think that's the general idea of where the Iron Golems come from. And so, you know, as more and more people call more and more Iron Golems, it just allows for more and more protection for them. That's true. But also more and more surveillance, right? For example, there's a bodyguard in the church. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. So, and then I also... Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just going crazy. Where were banners? Banners? Did I take all? Okay, it looks like it. Oh, no, I missed a banner. Okay. I also moved the campfire pit to just right over here. And then we also have ourselves this little house. It's nothing too special. But yeah, now at least it's a house. But, yeah. I don't know what I want to do with this area. I don't know if I want to make it a farm or a house or something like that. But I think I'll leave it open for now. Because right now all of our dogs are just sitting there. So I'll see what I can do with that. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. I hope that you guys did indeed enjoy. If you did, a like is very much appreciated. And if you want to check out more content like this, as well as the rest of this playthrough, then just be sure to subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye.